an egg, the egg, a egg, egg. Which one is correct? What should I do? Okay, guys, as you better know, our today's lesson is about articles. Okay, this small friends like this, a, an, the are called articles. But what's the difference when we use each one? Okay, so by the end of this lesson, you will understand what do they mean. Okay, what they mean, when to use them. Okay, when not to use them, the difference. Okay, among them and common mistakes mostly beginners make. This is P. English 1. Please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment if you want, if you have any questions, and share this video to your friends. So, firstly, what are articles? Well, in English we have three small words, okay? A or a, an, and the. We will learn how we can use them and how should we. Okay? They come before nouns. This is one of the most important points about articles. They use, okay, we use them. They come before nouns. A noun is a person, okay? For example, Jack, okay? A man, okay? A man. Place, okay? We will talk about it. Thing, a tree, for example, or idea. Sometimes it's an idea. So what should we do? I'll tell you. Examples: a book, the book. Well, an apple. Why don't we say a apple? Because it's hard. Okay, because it's easier to say an apple. Okay, that's the reason. Where or when? I will tell you. The car. What's the difference between the car and a car? Or car in general? Okay? These small words are called articles. Let's know everything about articles. Well, a and an. Let's look at a situation. Imagine I say, I have a dog. You don't know. It's one dog. Okay? It's for the first time I'm saying, oh, or I'm mentioning the dog, but I don't tell you which dog. Okay, so it's one, but not specific. You don't know what I mean. I mean, you know what I mean, but which one? Yeah? So I have a phone. Do you know if it's like something specific, a specific phone? No, you just know I have a phone. Okay, one phone. We don't know which phone. She's a teacher. Okay, one teacher. That's her job. That's it. Okay, he lives in a house. Okay, you know which house I mean? No, it's not a specific house. It's just a house. Okay, among a million houses. Rule 1: use a or an when we talk about something for the first time. That's rule number 1. I saw a movie yesterday because this is the first time I'm talking about the movie. But for the second time, later, you say, the movie was amazing. The movie was amazing. So you learn the second lesson. The is for something specific, something we already know. Okay? Why? First time a movie, you don't know the movie. Second time, the movie. Now we know which movie. Okay? Let's go further. A or an. What's the difference? As I said, for some words it's easier to say an when the sound, not the letter. Okay? This is wrong. When the sound is a vowel sound. Okay? Many students think A goes before a consonant, and goes before vowels. This is almost true. I mean, I think you may have heard, like they told you when the letters are, the beginning letter is A, I, O, E, U, right? You should use an, but the rule is about sound, not letters. Again, A before consonants sound like a book, sorry, like a car, like a teacher. Like this time, it's you, but the sound is oo. Sorry, the sound is yeah, you, university, university. So we use a because it's fine if we say a university, right? Use an before vowel sounds. This time it's a, so an apple. We can't say a apple. A orange? No, an orange. A elephant? No, an elephant. Look how easier is that? An hour, because it starts with a. Hour, an hour. It's H, but the sound is a, hour. Okay, that's why we use an. Important exceptions. Okay, this is new. Okay, university, as I told you, it starts with U. The sound is U. That's why we say a university. Look, an university, that doesn't make sense. European, okay? You, a European country, okay? We're fine with that. The H is silent, okay, in hours, so we say an hour because it starts with a vowel. Okay, this time the H is silent again because it's not honest, it's not honest, it's honest, right? So, an honest person. Are you an honest person? Leave a comment, okay, if you're an honest person. Just tell me if you are an honest person or not. Good. Part 4, as we partially mentioned, that is for something specific. Let's know more. Okay, it means I know which one. It's specific. I bought a book. Okay, any book, you don't know it. But when I say I bought the book, you already know which book I mean. Okay, maybe it was a time we went together. I said I want that book, but I didn't buy it. But this time I bought the book. Okay, I bought it. The book is interesting. Now you know which book. Or maybe this is the second time I mention, okay, that thing. So, more examples. Close the door. Which door? The door of this room, right? I don't say close a door. Which door, right? Close the door, the door, the door. Normally it's used with a schwa. Open the window. Which window? The window we can see. It's not any window, right? Close the window. A and an versus the. This time, a dog is any dog, but the dog is a specific dog. I want a dog. I want one dog, okay? But the dog next door is very friendly. It's just one dog. It's specific. You know which dog. Okay? Good. Part 6, jobs. This may be a little different. With jobs, we usually do remember I said I'm a teacher. I'm an English teacher. We usually use a or an. I'm a teacher. She's a doctor. He's an engineer. Okay? They are students. Why we didn't use articles? Because it's plural. One more lesson, right? Common mistake. I'm teacher. I'm engineer. I'm programmer. That's wrong. Never say that. Use them with articles, okay? I'm a teacher. I'm a programmer. Okay? I'm a dentist. Because teacher is a singular countable noun. But this time, as you remember, I said one more lesson, singular or plural, one or more. Well, we use articles with singular nouns. A book, an apple. You can't say a books, right? That doesn't make sense. Plural, I like books, I like apples. No articles. When we don't use articles, this is called the zero article. Sometimes we use no article, zero article. And Some more, okay, like when not to use articles, when it's a general idea. I like the music, it's specific, but when you mean in general, like I listen to music every day, yeah, it's like I like music, okay, music in general. I like coffee generally, okay, I like coffee. I don't say I like a coffee or I like that coffee. No, I like coffee in general. You're talking about your favorites. Okay? I love animals. Animals is general. Okay? And languages. I speak English. We don't use articles. I speak the English. Right? So we don't use articles in general mostly. Okay? Countries. Most countries, no articles. I live in Canada. I'm from Japan. Okay, but some countries use the. Like what? Like the United States. The example, the exception, you all know. The United States, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands. Okay, these are the exceptions, but mostly we don't use any articles with countries. Meals. I have breakfast at 8. We eat lunch together. Okay, zero articles. Sports. I play football. I don't say I play a football. That doesn't make sense, right? Or she likes tennis. She like a tennis. She likes a tennis. No, right? She likes tennis. It's again general. So some points about zero article. This is one of the most important parts of the lesson. Okay, part 9, special cases with the or the. Okay, we often, when you want to emphasize, you say the. Okay, the United States, they cat. We often use the with or the. Rivers, the Nile. Okay, the Nile. Yeah, this is like let's say playing with words. The Nile, okay, is not just a river. Do you know what does that mean? It's about, okay, how close the pronunciation is with the Nile. Okay, the Nile is not just a river. Good. So, the Nile, the Amazon, okay, the Amazon River. Oceans and seas, the Atlantic Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, mountain ranges, the Alps, the Himalayas. Okay, newspapers, the New York Times. Famous buildings, the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so we often use the with these, let's say, special cases. And some countries, we mentioned 3 of them. Okay, American versus British English with hospital, university, and the weekend. Generally, articles are the same. They are only some differences in specific expressions. Like what? In British English, we say he is in hospital. Okay, but in American English, we say he is in the hospital. Okay, he is receiving medical care. That's the reason. She is at university. That's British. In American English, we say she is in college or she is at college. Okay, that's a different name. That's a different noun. The weekend, again in preposition, I work on the weekend. That's okay, American English. I work at the weekend. Okay, both are correct, but in, let's say, British English, we say I work at the weekend. But in American English, on the weekend. What do you do normally on the weekend? Okay, write me in the comments. Common beginner mistakes. I'm student. Do you remember? It's sort of a job, so you say I'm a student. She is doctor. She is a doctor. You mention a job. I like the music. When talking about music generally, that doesn't make sense. You should say I like music. I like movies. I speak the English. That doesn't make sense, right? I speak English. It cannot be, in most cases it cannot be specified. It cannot be specific, right? I live in United States. That's one of the special cases. We say I live in the United States. Okay, cool. Guys, some real conversation examples. Okay, some practice, and then we're good. Okay, example one. What do you do? I'm a teacher. Good. Thank you. And you used an article, right? Mostly, okay, in most cases, a or an. Thank you. It was a vowel sound. That's why you said an. You're an engineer. Good job. Did you watch a movie yesterday? Okay, how was it? The movie was really good. The movie was awful. Oh, and where are you from? You're from the United States. Good, good. And some more, okay? Let's take a look at the first one. If we should use articles or zero article, if we use an article, which one? Okay. I am good. I'm a student. She is an engineer. I speak English. Zero article. I saw, this is the first time, a dog. Okay, the dog was beautiful. Thank you so much. Now, talk about yourself as always. Let's produce. Okay, so speaking challenge. I'm a teacher. I like music. I like movies. I don't know. I like sports. Okay, I like football, for example. Um, I don't have, let's say, any pets. I wish I had a cat. Okay, and I live in. Okay, no articles. I live in Kurdistan. How about you? You like? Good job. You have okay, that's so cool. I wish I had one. And you live in the oh, no articles, right? You live in okay, France, Canada. Good. Not the United Kingdom, not the Netherlands, not the United States, right? Thank you. This is P. English 1. Okay, your free English, okay, classroom. It's online, it's free, okay, and it's a classroom. So don't forget to subscribe, to leave a comment, to like the video, and share this video to your friends, okay? See you next time with another lesson. Take care, okay? Have a great time.